Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. This is actually my third time recording this. I recorded it the first time, and then I don't know. I don't know what happened with that first one. It was not good, and it was not worth editing. So we tried again, and then I realized that I wasn't recording, and I was like almost done. So we're back. We're trying this a third time. Third time's the charm, isn't that the saying? Anyway, so we're working on the outside now. If you read the title of the video, is a magical cottage. I wrote fairy because I like fairies. I want fairies in The Sims 4. They were my favorite in The Sims 3. I I don't know. I just liked it. I liked fairies in The Sims 3. Anyway, but this isn't like exclusively for a fairy. If you really wanted, you could add a cauldron and it would be for a spellcaster who maybe likes plants or whatever. Maybe a very like eco-friendly, dedicated werewolf. I don't know. Whatever you wanted it to be. I'm sure it could be. So, I'm doing this cool thing with the terrain. We do have two pawns because I really wanted two pawns. And then I did this cool thing with the terrain, and I actually saw MsGryphi do this in their build, in their fairy tower build. So I will find that and I will link it down below in the description. We are doing some things with the exterior now. Um, and okay, full transparency, I did not playtest this build. I kind of forgot it existed until I was digging through to find something to edit because I didn't record anything this week. So yeah, that's cool. I think it's available in the gallery. I'll have to double check that before I upload it. If you want to look and see what's on my gallery ID is just Ika Angel, same as on YouTube. So this is pretty much the final shape of the build. I wish we had some more like architectural features for the in build mode because we have like trim and freeze and we have some neat wallpapers, but I wish we had some more like roof decorations for like the sides of the roofs. And I wish we had more eave decorations and yeah, just a bunch of things. So I'm digging through debug now, and I found these like portals. They're from Realm of Magic. Um, but and I don't know if they work. Like I said, I don't know if I play tested this or not, but these are from Realm of Magic, and they are used to get to and from the magic realm, which is basically like the I don't know. It's the magic realm. It's not really a secret world, because it's like the whole point of this pack is like to go to the magic realm, so it's not like really a secret because they kind of told you that there was a magical world. This building is also there. It's called the Chalice Gardens, I think, or something like that. It's gardens. It's the gardens. Um, and you go to the magic realm, and there's like portals, and you can get to the different places in the magic realm via the portals. So that's personally, if I've lived in Glimmerbrook, and it's super cool. It's super cool. It's one of my favorite worlds. It's really small, and I wish we had like more community space. But because it's small, it's like all one neighborhood technically, so there aren't very many loading screens if you do decide to like roam around. You can like roam around the whole world and you don't have to do loading screens to be like, "Hey, I'm going to go to the park." Um speaking of, I usually, this might be a little morbid, but I usually put my Legacy Challenge graves in this world because I think it's just so pretty. There's a specific lot. It's actually across the way from this lot. It's like on the bottom, or is it on the bottom? No, it's on the left. And this lot's on the right when you first load into the world. But the one that it's like an empty lot. So there's like a bar when you first get the pack and you haven't like renovated anything. There's three houses and there's a bar and there's an empty lot. So there's only five lots in this world. Um, and frankly, the builds are really ugly. There's a door that leads to nowhere on one of them. There's just like I don't know. It's they're not great. They could be really cool, except it's the Sims team that built them. So the Sims team, they can do a lot of great things. Building is not one of them. So we're working on the path now, and I'm pulling these little stone things from debug. These are base game. And oh god, I am exhausted. This week has been a long week. So these are from base game, and they're actually supposed to be used in Oasis Springs, I think, but I liked to use them here. I thought they looked cool. And then we're just digging around for some more landscaping. I think almost all of the landscaping on this slot is debug. We do have a non-debug version of the tree that I'm placing. It's like a willowed cherry tree or something like that. We do have a non-debug version of that, but I was in debug. I didn't really want to have to refine my place in debug, so we just used the debug version. And then there's this bush, and it's a bean bush. And I didn't realize how big it is. Like, I thought it was probably the size of like a dog. Maybe a large dog even, but I did not think that it was like the size of a tree. It's bigger than a lot of the trees in this game. And I didn't know that that was a thing. So, yeah. Anyway, we did use it and we sized it down, but I did not realize that it was so big when I pulled it out. I thought it was like a cute little, like, no, it wasn't cute or little. Um, anyway, we're getting these bushes from Cottage Living. We have a few different variants of these bushes from a few different packs. There are some from base game too. But I like the color of the Cottage Living ones best. And then we're just getting these little orb thingies. I think these are supposed to be the moats. So moats in the game, I guess. Words are hard for me today. Especially when I've been talking for like an hour and a half. I haven't even recorded a full voiceover. Anyway, these are your Sims can find, if you go to the Magic Realm, your Sims can find these little moats if they have either a special talent thingy that you can get, or they get blessed or something by they like get a spell cast over them to see the moats, and then you collect them and you take them back to the mage, the magic mage, and they will, if you get enough, you can become a spellcaster. So that's the purpose of the little moat thingy, the little glowing orbs. I use them because they kind of look like the Sims 3 fairies, But they also remind me, I don't know how many of you have watched Legend of Korra, but there are these little bunny spirit thingy-mabobs, and those look like those little bunny spirit thingy-mabobs. At least to me. Probably not to very many other people. Um, and then we're just getting these flowers from Cottage Living. I am very disappointed that Cottage Living didn't include more landscaping in its original and its like base catalog because I mean, I don't mind having to dig through debug, but I don't know about you, but if it weren't for like Sims YouTube, I wouldn't know debug exists. Um, Probably. So, yeah. I'm kind of disappointed that they didn't do that, but yeah. So we're just getting these. This side, don't look over here. It's ugly. I was gonna put rocks and then I forgot, and then I put plants, and then I was like, I don't know that I like that, and then I left it, and then I forgot about it. So, we just don't look over there. It's fine. Um, we are still going through and adding even more plants. These are also from Cottage Living. Um, Cottage Living just really has the best debug landscaping. Like, I don't, yeah, hands down. Um, so that's what we're that's what we're doing over here. And then we are getting more landscaping also from Cottage Living. I think most of it is from Cottage Living at this point. Um, and yeah, I really love how this turned out. I, yeah. So we are getting mushrooms. Cute. I don't know how many mushrooms is too many mushrooms. In my experience, one mushroom is too many mushrooms, but for most people, but it's outside. It's like a magical place, you know? Maybe this person likes mushrooms. Maybe they have a lot of decomposing things in their yard. Maybe they are a mass serial killer. Who knows? Do not condone that. Don't kill anyone. But um, mushrooms do grow over things that are decomposing, so it's not exactly unrealistic. We are getting some wisteria and ivy, and then I really like this one. It's big, it's full, it's kind of mystical, and um, it fills up the area. Here we're just getting some like plants, so it looks less boring over there. Not that I think you'll be looking over there very often. There's not very much to do in this corner of the lot. It just sort of looks pretty. And then we're getting some more ivy on the wall. And we are digging through debug again and finding more things. And then we should be heading inside after we get the wisteria on the upstairs. I don't know how long that is, but sorry, my grandmother just tried to call me for no reason, and I I don't know. I'm a little busy right now. It's just like texting her and be like, "Hey, do you mind calling in like 15 minutes?" Literally just 15 minutes. Um, anyway, so we are getting the windows on the tower right now. We will decrease the amount of windows, don't worry. But yeah, so we are getting this door upstairs. It's also from Cottage Living. It's one of my favorites. I think next to probably, hmm, next to, I guess it depends on what style. If I'm going for like not modern craftsman style, I would say that this one is my favorite. If I'm going for like a modern craftsman, either the square one from Seasons, the square door, it's like a single door that has like windows on it. Um, if you know it, you know it. If you don't know, I don't know how else to describe it to you. Um, but that one is my favorite. And then also the like other square one from Growing Together. It's also a really good craftsman style door. So we're working on the wisteria up here now, and I'm just getting plants. I felt like this sim was the kind of sim that could grow plants anywhere, regardless of what of like if it made sense or not, you know, like they could just plant something and it would be like, yeah, I'll grow here. So that's what happened in my head. And then we should be going downstairs here shortly. I don't know if we add a window or if we just, yeah, here we go. Okay. We do end up getting a window on the roof bit, the like triangle roof bit, but I guess not until later. I did think about getting a cauldron, but then I was like, I don't know if this house isn't like explicitly for a spellcaster. And I don't know. I think most other Sims can use the cauldron too, but I didn't know for certain, so I just didn't add it. When it comes to like what I I really liked the downstairs. I really liked how it turned out. I think that it's probably my favorite part of this build. I like the upstairs too, but the upstairs is more functional than down here. Down here is functional. We do have a few of the like skill building items. So there's an easel, there's a flower arranging table, there's some planters, but it's not really, it's more of like a skill building room than anything. And I just love the crystals. I love all the windows. We get like four windows down here and it's super pretty. These are round windows from the Realm of Magic pack. And then I really like the combo of this floor from Cottage Living with the tile from Realm of Magic. I don't know. I've never done that combo before. I haven't seen anyone do that combo before. It just looks really pretty and it matches so well. And then we get this wall of plants kind of going along the lines of like I feel like this sim could grow plants anywhere that they wanted to grow plants. And then we're getting some lights, which is good for me because I don't typically get lights until I'm like, why can't I see anything? And then I get lights. So we're getting lights now. And then I do get a couple of like storage things from Realm of Magic. They're just decorative. And then we get some more mushrooms. And I don't know if like an occult sim would need, I don't know if a sim would need a shelf like that anyway, even if they weren't an occult sim. But we do have a shelf for like your bags and stuff. And then there are these little mushroom seats from the hidden objects of Cottage Living. And I don't know why they aren't in the like main catalog. It really bothers me because they're so cute and they're like so much more realistic than the other ones that are in the catalog. Anyway, so we have the those, and then we did get the vertical planters like you saw, and then I discovered that I had access to um, the like little homes for the animals from Cottage Living. So we put a couple of bunny homes and then a couple of bird trees. And then we do get bees, and I put laundry. I didn't put a hamper. So if you do end up moving here, I would either get a hamper or get rid of the laundry stuff. It's all low tech. There's no TV. Um, there's no. I think I had a bookshelf, but I don't remember. Don't quote me on it. This house is not good for gameplay. It is just for pure aesthetics. So if you're not a person who plays through like a traditional, if your sim wants to be a painter or a flower arranger, they're set. Maybe not all the way set. You probably want some more planters, but we've got an easel, we've got other things. So we've got the we've got the planters, we've got the flower arranging table. So if your Sims want that, they can totally do that. And then we're upstairs now, and frankly, it's cute. I wish I could have made it cuter because I was trying to make it at least a little bit functional, and it just I don't know. I don't know. It didn't. It's cute. That's all I can say is that it's cute. Um, I initially did this thing where I thought, oh, wouldn't it be fun if if you would sit in the kitchen, like not like at a counter, but in the kitchen instead of on the other side. Um, um, anyway, so we end up switching that around. And then I realized that maybe it would be smart to have an end piece so that I can have two Sims sitting here because we do have a bed. It's studio style, so there's not like a bedroom, but we do have a separate bathroom. So at least your Sims can like shower and pee in peace. Though I imagine if they're sharing a bed, they're probably in a romantic relationship. So who knows? Um, anyway, we have the kitchen pretty much set here. Don't know what that was, but that's fine. And then we are getting, I really like this side table. I think it's from City Living. Um, but it's really pretty. And it's one of my favorite side tables next to the one from Paranormal Stuff. And I don't know, it's just good. Yeah. Anyway, so where I'm putting those plants is where I thought you could put the ladder. It does connect down to the basement, so you wouldn't have to worry about that. Or if you really wanted, you could have it connect outside if you end up needing a ladder. But um, yeah, so we're getting a rug. We get a couple of rugs, actually, for the bedroom to kind of separate it off a little bit, and then we get this wardrobe style piece from I think it's from Growing Together. And then we do get it's pretty well lit in here, but we get a couple of lights and then we get the hanging lights. I think I get distracted. Yeah, we get the outdoor lights and then we get the hanging lights. But that's okay. We do have some garlic to keep away the vampires. I don't think that vampires are really going to be hanging out in a place with a lot of open windows, personally. So I didn't imagine that it was for a vampire. Not to say that you couldn't make a vampire who enjoys living here, but yeah. So we're getting lights upstairs now, and I did get the like big tall candelabra thingamabob from base game. It's really expensive. I imagine this this place is really expensive. Do not think that this is like a starter home just because there's a lot of debug. There's probably yeah, no, it's probably not a starter home at all. Anyway, we're in the bathroom now, and I get a shower. There's no tub, but I imagined that if you're living here, you probably wouldn't have kids. You might have a dog, so you wouldn't be able to bathe a dog, but you can always just move or renovate, one of the two. We get so we just have a shower and then a toilet and sink. There is no sink in the kitchen. So there's only one sink on this lot, and it is in the bathroom. But I think that's okay, because I mean, I was gonna say, how often do you think Sims are gonna go downstairs to eat? And the answer is probably very often, to be honest. But that's The Sims. It's The Sims. You can't make everything perfect. Anyway, so we have I'm getting these little like breads thing. They're little breads. Well, they're not little, but they're breads. And they came in an update like I think it came like earlier this year or like end of last year. When they added a bunch of Jewish recipes and into the game. So that was cool. There is no fireplace. I did think of putting in fireplace, but there wasn't room by the time I thought about it. So we didn't add one. My I'm sorry if you can hear my dog. She is having a great time chewing on her toy. We do get some curtains only over this window though. We don't get them anywhere else. And then we did get these curtains from Paranormal Stuff, and then this light from Cottage Living. And I think we just put the like potions and stuff over here on the like table thingy. It looks like a flower arranging table, but it's not. And I don't appreciate that, but what can you do? So we have that. And then I think we're coming to the end of the video. We're just getting a few last minute touches. So if you liked this video, if you could subscribe, that would mean a lot to me. And if you do like this video and want to download it, it should be available on the Sims 4 gallery, just under Ica Angel, spelled like it is here. And I will see all of you in the next video. Bye.